Hi everyone, it's Trisha with the Clearview Library District, and we'll do a story time together today. But first, let's say hello. Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone, it's nice to see you here. Hello children, hello grown-ups, hello everyone, it's nice to see you here. Alright, so today I'm going to read Fancy Nancy and the Mermaid Ballet, written by Jane O'Connor, pictures by Robin Preiss Glasser. Let's see here. I have thrilling news. Thrilling means terrific and exciting, all mixed together. We're going to be in a ballet, I tell my mom and Jojo. It's called Deep Sea Dances. I am positive, that's fancy for 100% sure, that Madame Lucille will pick Brie and me to be mermaids. We play mermaids all the time. Jojo's kiddie pool is our lagoon. A lagoon is a fancy kind of lake. We pretend that our clubhouse is called Mermaid Mansion. Mansions are almost as big and fancy as castles. Our mermaid names are Turquoise and Sapphire, which are fancy shades of blue. Here is my mermaid costume. I designed it myself. That's a pretty cool mermaid mansion. It looks like they made it themselves using some cardboard boxes and some blankets hung around the tree. I wonder if you might be able to make something like that. You could make it inside or you could make it outside. The night before dance class, I perform for everyone. Not to brag, but I am the most graceful person in my family. Ta-da! I make my grand entrance. She looks pretty graceful. I do leaps that are called jetés and knee bends that are called pliés. Don't you love how so many ballet words are in French? Can you do a jeté? What about a plié? Oh, maybe Madame Lucille will make me head mermaid. Then I lower my voice. Of course, I'll feel terrible if I end up a bigger part than Brie. Nancy, remember, being in a ballet is thrilling no matter what part you have. I nod. I guess my mom is worrying that Brie won't get a good part too. Today, I hardly wobble at all when I balance on one leg. Can you balance on one leg like that? You might need to stand up against the wall for some support. Give it a try. Could you do it? And I am almost positive that Rhonda bumped into me. Not the other way around. Twice, Madame Lucy says, I am making progress. That is fancy for getting better. I say, merci, Madame. Then I curtsy in that special ballet way. There's her curtsy. Can you curtsy like that? That is a pretty deep curtsy there. Give it a try. Could you do it? At the end of class, Madame Lucille announces the parts. Brie and I sit together. All my fingers are crossed. Can you cross all of your fingers at once? I guess that means extra special good luck, huh? Fancy luck, Fancy Nancy might say. I can hardly stand the suspense. At pickup time, I tell my dad the awful news. I am a tree. And I'm just an oyster, Brie says. My dad acts like this is so thrilling. Dad, you don't understand. My costume will be brown, I explain. There is no way to look fancy in brown. Later, we have a tea party to cheer ourselves up. I say chérie. That's French for darling. You are going to be the greatest oyster ever. Brie says, nobody will make a better tree than you. At the next dance class, we practice our parts. And guess what? I'm not just a plain old tree. Madame Lucille tells me to pretend I am a weeping willow. Willows are very graceful, Madame says. Their branches swoop and sway and swirl in the wind. I swoop and sway everywhere I go. I make my face look very sad because I am a weeping willow. Can you look very sad like Fancy Nancy and pretend to be a weeping willow? A week later, there is startling news. Startling is fancy for surprising. Only in a bad way. Savannah, who is one of the mermaids, has sprained her ankle. She cannot dance. But Madame Lucille tells us Savannah can still be in the ballet. She will be one of the oysters. And, who do you think will get to be the mermaid? Do you think Fancy Nancy will get to be the mermaid? Brie will take Savannah's place as one of the mermaids. Say what? Brie throws her arms around me. She is beaming, that's smiling from ear to ear. I'm so happy for you, I say, only I don't really mean it. I liked it much better when neither of us got to be a mermaid. At home, I stuffed my beautiful costume in the back of my closet. My mermaid days are over. When my mom comes to say goodnight, I tell her about Brie. I'm a terrible girl. I lied. I said I was happy for her, and I'm not. That's not lying exactly. You want to be happy for Brie, don't you? My mom asks me. Of course! She is my best friend. It's just hard now because Brie got something you wanted very much. You're jealous, but your heart is so generous and warm it will melt the bad feelings away. I am 100% positive that my mom is the wisest mom in the world. The next morning, I give Brie my fanciest shell tiara. It's yours to keep, I tell her. I wish we were both mermaids, she says. Soon it is time to get ready. My costume is magnificent. My branches are made of tinsel, and I wear a little nest in my hair. I am going to be the fanciest willow tree ever. That was very nice of her to give away her shell tiara to her friend, even though her friend got the role in the ballet that she really wanted. She decided to make the best out of her role as the willow tree. The ballet is a smashing success. That's fancy for a big hit. When it's my turn to dance, something happens. I feel carried away by the music. I swoop and sway almost as if I were a real weeping willow. At the end, we all get a standing ovation. That means everyone jumps up and claps like crazy. Can you give their ballet a standing ovation? Ready? Let's do it together. We gotta jump up. All right. My parents give me a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Merci, I say. Mom, you were right. It was thrilling to perform in a ballet. We all go to the King's Crown to celebrate. Brie and I toast each other. That means we clink our glasses together, and then we shout, "Bravo for us!" All right, so I've got a little dancing rhyme for us, since Fancy Nancy was doing a lot of dancing in that book. And you're gonna need to get out your thumbs, your pointer fingers, and your pinkies. But first, we're gonna start with our thumbs. Okay, ready? Thumbkin dances up. Thumbkin dances down. Thumbkin dances all around the town. You make a big circle with your thumbs out. Thumbkin is dancing on my knees. He's dancing on my shoulder. And he's dancing for everyone to see. Go around town again. He's dancing on my elbows. Could he be dancing on your toes? He's dancing on my chin. He's dancing on my ears. All right, let's see. Let's get out. Pointer. Pointer's dancing up. Pointer's dancing down. Pointer's dancing all around the town. Pointer's dancing on my elbows. Pointer's dancing on my toes. Pointer's dancing on my knees, on my shoulders, and on my nose. Pointer's dancing around for everyone to see. Could you make your pointers swoop and sway like Fancy Nancy as the weeping willow? Swoop and sway. Pointer's dancing all around the town. All right, now we're gonna get real fancy with our pinkies. Pinkie's dancing up. Pinkie's dancing down. Pinkie's dancing all around the town. Pinkie's dancing on my shoulders. Pinkie's dancing on my ears. Pinkie's dancing on my knees. Pinkie's dancing on my toes. Pinkie's dancing on my nose. Pinkie's swooping and swaying. Pinkie's dancing all around the town. All right. So today for our craft, I'm going to show you how to make a little mermaid notebook. And all you should need for this is paper, scissors, and some pins. You'll also need some strong adult hands to help you cut. And then you'll get your own little notebook that you can write in. So let me show you what I did. And what you'll need to start is 2 sheets of paper. I use printer paper for this one, but if you have something a bit bigger than letter size, that will work for a longer tail. So we need to make the cover first. We'll fold the paper in half, hot dog or long ways, and then we'll fold it in half again, hamburger or short ways. And then we'll unfold it. We just need one of these squares. And you can save the other squares for later so that you can make more mermaid notebooks. So now we have our square, and we need to fold our square in half, hot dog or long way, and unfold it. And then I'm drawing a line down the middle here to help you see, but you don't have to do that. You will fold each side of the crease to that middle line, but not all the way. So you're leaving a little bit of space in there. And then after that, we will fold it hamburger, and we're going to unfold it and do the same thing. So we will fold each side of the crease almost to that middle line, but not quite. So you can kind of see it's starting to take shape into a book here. So this is our cover, but we need some paper to go inside. So we'll use our cover to measure how big we need our paper to be. Setting it at the edge, you can kind of get a sense for how big you need to fold your paper. Make it just a little bit smaller than the length of your book so that the pages will fit nicely inside. Go ahead and fold that over, and then you'll cut along that unfolded edge. So cutting along the unfolded edge just means that we can open this up and cut down the line. Now we have 2 strips to make 2 sets of pages inside our notebook. So with 1 strip to start, we're going to fold it hamburger 3 times. And this is just to get the creases of the pages. But we need to unfold it so that we can fold it accordion style, which just means alternating folds. So the folded edge is going to go to the left and then to the right, and on until you finish. So we'll show that one more time with the other strip to create the second set of page inserts. So we're folding it hamburger 3 times, and then we're going to unfold it and accordion fold it. So alternating the direction of the fold each time. Now we have 2 little signatures or page inserts for our notebook. We're ready to stick them inside, so you can use the folded flap of the cover to secure the page in there nicely. You can also use some glue to help keep that in there even more securely, but the fold will keep it in there pretty well. And now you have a little notebook. But we need to make this look like a mermaid tail. And yeah, you can use glue to keep the pages in there if you would like. So the next part is to create the cutouts for the fin shape. And I'm going to draw on the notebook to help demonstrate. You don't have to draw, you can just go in and eyeball your cuts if you'd like. So you can see from that triangle and this triangle over here that it's going to give the shape of a mermaid tail. So you're making 1 long triangle at the very center bottom and 2 elongated triangles on the sides of the book. And you're cutting everything together. So this is where the adult hands are going to come in very useful to help you cut, because it's a lot of paper to cut through. It's also a little messy, so you might want to lay something down like some newspaper or a sheet of cardboard to capture that for easier cleanup. Alright, now for the decorating step. So this is a part that the little ones can do all by themselves. Grab some markers and decorate your tail. You can look at some pictures of fish for inspiration, but the basic design is to create half circles or scallops in a repeating pattern all over the fin. And then you can color them all in with alternating colors, or you can just color in a few to create more dimension. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to show me what you made, I'd love to see it. You can email me at trish@clearviewlibrary.org. And the last step is, of course, to write in your notebook. Before we end story time today, I wanted to remind you that our summer adventure program called Imagine Your Story is going on right now, and you can still sign up if you haven't already. Head on over to clearviewlibrary.org and sign up. We would love to see the things that you create for our challenges over the summer. All right, thanks for joining me for story time today. Let's say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. It was nice to see you here.